Oh, it's Friday evening, the tunes are a-banging. Oh, let's go and have a listen. Oh, get down. I just want a boogie. Right, I did some work yesterday on the bike. I did the chain, I did the spokes and something else. I've had to do some modifications to this area where I've put the bar risers on. These were on the other way, so that was sticking out that side and that was sticking out that side. I thought if I have a lot of space here, it'd be great for my sat-nav, but it was fouling the brake master cylinder pipe on there, so I've now moved it from there basically to there, so it now doesn't foul the brake master pipe. It's a whole lot better. I've also moved my spotlight switch from there. It was all sort of facing downwards. Now I've put it on there and it's now nicely making, you know, a dashboard if you like there. On the other side I had the same problem with the clutch lever. Someone said on the group that the clutch snags and then snaps because the rise is higher, therefore the cable's stretched, and when you go into a certain lock it pulls it tight and it can sort of keep the clutch on a bit and all that kind of stuff. Well, disagree with that a little bit because it doesn't. The only thing I found with mine was, I don't know if you can see that little mark there, that was biting in, oh I can't see it, to there. So what I've done, these are obviously where the bars were further forwards, rolled forwards, this switch gear was round here a bit and the lever was sort of up in the air. So what I've done is I've unscrewed, there's two little screws holding this gubbins off on. I've taken that off, and in this handlebars themselves there is a hole and there is a dowel inside here which locates in that hole so this piece doesn't swivel. Same for this side, because if the screws came loose the last thing you want to do is accelerate and this whole thing move round instead of staying where it is, because that's no good at all, is it? So there's a dowel in there. I've re-drilled holes either side, so I've been able to tilt them up to where they're supposed to be. So bars are exactly where I want. On full lock I can put the steering lock on, it's not fouling the screen, which is raked back. I like that, it makes such a difference to the crash helmet buffeting. So yeah, levers are where I want them. The handguards are where I want them. Nothing's fouling. I did ride to work and back today with it as it was, and the clutch got to about here and then it felt spongy. Well, obviously because that was digging into the metal. Now I've done it. Oh, that's free. That's lovely. So that's all good. I've readjusted the wing mirrors and jobs are good, and that looks better. Switch is better. I need to put my fog light on the bottom bit. But yeah, overall, what I also found was, you'll notice a bolt missing there, because when the bolt went through there, it was fouling. Where are we? Sorry. When the bolt went through there, the original supplied bolt, look at the end, how much thread's sticking out. Okay, well that was sticking in to this brake master cylinder front hose, actually digging into the metalwork there. So I've got these little babies. These are chromed M6 bolts, and when that goes in there, I have to move it a little bit. When that goes in anyway, it sticks out just enough to get a lock nut on there. There's my little lock nut. So I'm now going to install that. I'm going to change these two and these two, so I've got the four there ready to go in. Nice chromed heads, nice size. I'm going to change all that over so no thread sticking out the back. Think of the weight saving I'm making by not having 5mm screw on. Right, enough waffling, get on with it. Oops, one more thing I forgot to mention. Some guy asked on YouTube, how much of a rise is it? Now you've put the bar risers on. Well, that's 10mm. That's 20, so that's 30 mil we've gained there. Okay, and believe me, it feels brilliant. Wish I'd done it sooner. Alright, cheers for watching. I think the pipes look a lot better for the old enamel pipe on paint on there. Gone over a few of the bolt heads too. Not sure I like the look, to be honest, but hey, they won't corrode, will they? So yeah, gone over all the pipe work, so literally nothing now. Even the union there, it's all done. Tiny little model brush. Job's a good one. Alright, cool. I think that's about it, don't you? Well, I was a bit premature with saying goodbye, thank you for watching. These were the bolts supplied with these top handlebar riser plates. Now, to be honest, it's 20 mil. Adequate, but again, because it's nice and shiny now, I think it's of that quality that given a few weeks in the salt wouldn't stand. Now let's turn our attention back to the original bolts from Royal Enfield. Stay there. These are stainless steel bolts. Now obviously they're not 20 mil long. These are, this is 30. These are 30s, as you can see. So what I've done, obviously the hole in there is only threaded to said depth. So I've put the old box of tricks out again. In the power drill, don't shout at me, it works rather well. If you start off with the coarse, then we work to the medium, then the fine, and the cutting compound, the drill, first gear, so it's nice and slow, nice and torquey, winds that out straight away. Absolutely beautiful. So now I've got stainless bolts to go back in the top of a more substantial girth. I'm happy with that. Job's a good one. Right, that is it. See you later. Bye.